But we're going to do this thing called rapid fire picks. We're going to do this every week. I'm going to go in this order. So we all know what order we're going. I'm going me, Mikey, Bang, Dante. I'm going to name the game, give a quick pick and a quick reason for why you got it going that way. So we're going to start off with week 1. Non-Bears, by the way, we already gave our Bears pick, so we don't have to worry about doing the Bears. We're going to go with tonight's game, Packers-Eagles, getting ready to kick off in about 35 minutes in Brazil. I'm going with the Eagles because fuck the Packers. There's really no other football reason. I'm just going with the Eagles because fuck the Green Bay Packers. Mikey, go ahead.
Eagles.
Eagles in the city of God.
The Packers, because they were actually wore their real colors. They didn't bitch up and wear black and white and none of that other shit. So I'm going with the Packers.
Bills Cardinals. This one be in Buffalo. We're gonna see the new look. Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., who I think is gonna be the biggest threat to Caleb Williams to win the Rookie of the Year. I'm going Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo with this one. I'm not a big believer in man like that, so I'm gonna go with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in this first game.
I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. They are a live dog. I think if you remember last year, they went into the Link in Philly and they beat the Eagles. And they were looking right once Kyler got, healthy. I think Kyler is fully healthy now. Marvin Harrison Jr., James Conner, McBride at tight end, taking the Cardinals as a dog.
Bills. Cardinals ain't going to be that good this year.
I'm going Arizona. I like a healthy Kyler Murray. With some weapons, with something to prove. Like I said, this team played a lot of tough games last year. Really just lost in the fourth quarter. So I think with their starting quarterback back, and adding Marvin Harrison Jr., I got the Bills coming out the gate. I got the Cardinals coming out the gate with a W.
Bengals Patriots. Man, this is gonna be a blowout. Even though there's no T. Higgins in this game and Jamar Chase is questionable, it doesn't fucking matter. Jacoby Brissett ain't beating nobody. I'm going with the Bengals. I assume everybody here is taking the Bengals. So we're going to go into this next game. If you want to see ass in front of your TV, Giants Vikings is for you. I don't believe in Daniel Jones whatsoever. I don't believe in Sam Darnold either. But I believe in Sam Darnold a hell lot more than I believe in Daniel Jones. I got the Vikings in this one getting a win.
Yeah, I got the Vikings. I think Brian Flores is throwing the house. He's going to blitz over 55% of the time. Daniel Jones is prone to make mistakes. I'm taking the Vikings on the road.
Vikings about to take all of that Brian Flores Tua frustrations out on this team, man. Vikes.
Yeah, I mean, that goofball can call the defense. I got the Vikings.
This one, Saints Panthers, man. Another nasty NFC South matchup. Anytime the Panthers are coming up, I'm not taking the Panthers. Let's just be very clear about that. I think the Saints are going to win this one.
Give me the Panthers. Got the upset. Give me the Panthers.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I ain't doing that. Saints.
I'm going to pick the Saints, but I'm going to say this. We may get a Spencer Rattler sighting earlier than y'all think. And
okay.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
Okay. That'd be hilarious. Falcons Steelers, man. It's looking like it might be Justin Fields starting. Russell Wilson has had calf issues all camp. It's flared up this week. Calf injuries not something you want to play with, especially Russell Wilson's age. Justin Fields took the snaps today in the Thursday practice while Russell Wilson looked, and it might be for the next couple weeks. Justin Fields returning home for possibly his first start. I think it's going to be a very competitive game, but I think Atlanta pulls this out. I hate to say this because I love the guy. Justin's going to do some dumb shit in the fourth quarter that's going to get the Falcons to win at home.
I got Pittsburgh Steelers winning on the road.
I got Pittsburgh as well.
I got Pittsburgh on the road, and if they announce that Justin starting tomorrow, I will be calling off work Sunday. Because I'm going to be there.
Dolphins Jaguars, man. Mike McDaniel, Black King. Mike McDaniel just got a contract extension. Jalen Ramsey just got a contract extension as well. The Jacksonville Jaguars, like we said, a lot on the line for a trick-off trade. Not nothing on the line for trick-off trade. They didn't got paid. It's a lot on the line for Doug Peterson. I do not like this Miami Dolphins defense. I think there will be some plays to be made for Jacksonville. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Miami closes this out and gets the dub.
Yeah, I got the Miami Dolphins. This is definitely a game you probably take the over. I think it's going to be a shootout. But I think that the Dolphins have too much team speed for the Jaguars.
Highest scoring game of the weekend, man, but the Dolphins is going to take it home.
Yeah, I got Miami.
Colts Texans AFC South matchup coming out the gate. Anthony Richardson makes his return to the field. I believe Texans are the culture team, and I think they're gonna come out strong. I think this is gonna be a blowout. I think they're gonna put their hands on the division rival. I'm going Texans.
I got the Colts winning on the back of Jonathan Taylor.
I got the Colts in the upset.
I think the Colts are gonna be super huff. I got the Texans.
Chargers Raiders, aka the Dante Bowl. This is going to be a team where I'm really interested to see how the Chargers come out under Jim Harbaugh. Big Justin Herbert guy, even though I don't know who the hell he's throwing to. The Raiders are going to be what the Raiders are. Good defense. Devontae Adams is going to be yelling at niggas. It's probably going to be traded by the trade deadline. I don't trust in Gardner. Even though I think Gardner Minshew's a good backup, he's not a starter. I'm going with the Chargers in a close one.
I got the Raiders. Devontae Adams is going to feast. I trust Gardner Minshew. I can't name any skill players for the Chargers. I mean, Quentin Johnson, yeah, he's a skill player, but just a name. I'm riding with the Raiders in the upset.
I got the Chargers.
It's gonna be a home game for the Raiders. I got the Raiders in LA.
It definitely will be a home game. Definitely will be a home game. Watch your back if you out there at SoFi Stadium. Seahawks Broncos, man. The first game of the non-Pete Carroll era. I do not like Sean Payton. And I'm really not that high on Bo Nix, but I'm going with the Broncos in this one. I think the Broncos get this done. I think Bo Nix has a big game. I think 2 rookies will get wins this week.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Seahawks. I think Kenneth Walker has a big game. I think, DK Metcalf, they're going to have Patrick Surtain on them. So Jackson Smith and Jigba time.
I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm going to go with the Broncos here.
No, I'm with Scott. Fuck Sean Payton. I'm gonna go with Seattle in this first one. I don't think too highly of Bo Nix. I think he'll just be okay. He'll just be okay, but I still think the experience Seattle has and the team they have another year together, they'll get it done week 1.
The NFL Fox America's Game of the Week will be happening in the Dog Pound, and it is Tom Brady's debut in the booth, even though he can't even do research on this team because he's about to buy the Raiders, which is hilarious. Browns Cowboys. This is gonna be a really, really good game. Freaky Sean back out there, fresh off his injury. A lot of expectations for the Browns. Dallas Cowboys. Dak, I think, is we playing. I think Dak's gonna have a career year because he has no worries right now. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys go into the Dog Pound and get a good win. And despite all the noise, they come out and start this season hot. I'm going with the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cleveland Browns at home.
Browns at home.
Dakota's MVP campaign starts week 1. Cowboys.
We got the Buccaneers and the Commandos going on in Tampa. I think this will be a competitive game too, but I think that defense is going to get in on Jay Daniels. I think the Buccaneers win this one by a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, I got the Bucs in this one. It's going to be hot down there in South Florida. Take the Bucs.
Okay, so the Bucs are at home.
Yeah, the Bucs
are home.
Taking the Bucs.
I'm taking the Commanders. I think the pick 1 and 2 are going to be really good this year, and I think they both going to have a dub week 1.
First of 2 primetime games, Sunday Night Football in Detroit. We got the Detroit Lions taking on Matthew Stafford and that Los Angeles Rams rematch of last year's playoff game. I think it's going to be the same result as the playoff game, and I actually think it's going to be more of a blowout. I do not believe in that defense without Aaron Donald. I think the Lions are going to win this one pretty easily.
Yeah, I got the Lions. If Aaron Donald was there, then I would definitely take the Rams, but I'm taking the Lions on this one.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
I'm going to go with Detroit.
All right. What we're going to do now, we got the last game of the week. We're going to talk about Niners and Jets, Monday Night Football. Yeah, man, I think this is going to be a competitive game, but I said Jets are going to win the East, and I do think that the Niners are going to take a step back. Aaron Rodgers returning home. I'm going with the Jets. I don't even know if you call it an upset, but I'm going to say it's an upset. I'm going Jets.
It is an upset. They the underdogs, but I definitely am taking the Niners.
Taking the Niners for this one.
Yeah, I'm going Niners.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not